Whoa, 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 whoa. That's war again. That's war again. What's going on? Indonesia and Kupe. They've declared war on an ally, haven't I? Literally the turn I made the ally, I just got another relic as well from exploring more of the map. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. Looking lovely indeed. Well, Indonesia have chosen war again. I am getting tired of them now. I'm getting tired of them. Who did they declare war on? Spain. Okay. Don't know what Spain have done, but sure. I guess there is a bit of, oh yeah, look, Spain is settling towards Kupe. Fair play. Anyway, monarchy. Let's go for a monarchy. Serfdom, scripture, charismatic leader, diplomatic league. All of these things are quite good at the moment. Let's pop limes in. Let's go veterancy because I am building harbours every now and then. Serfdom is good. Scripture is good. And I start making some settlers. I'm about to get monumentality, so I don't really need the settler card, do I? Could be a bit of overkill. 13.5 influence points per turn. We are doing well on that front. Let's get guilds to unlock craftsmen. Oh, Mahabharati Temple was finished. Boo! I literally had my engineer sat on top of it. Oh well, the engineer's probably better to be used on Kilwa, so that's probably not a bad shout, really. 710 production. We are within chopping range of that one, actually, because I've got 1 wood there. All right, yeah, let's just get Kilwa down. If I miss out on Kilwa, I'm going to feel very grumpy at the game. Oh, well, let's try and build this one instead. Kotukin. Warrior monks are, as we all know, the most powerful units in the game. 20% extra faith in the city. Now that is actually undeniably good when you have 136 faith coming in per turn. That's nice. It's very good indeed. No Kamasi, no Chingeti at the moment. Those are the 2 I'm looking out for. Those are the 2 that absolutely will be very fun indeed. Oh, I didn't get the era score for converting that city again. That's a shame. Time for Pingala to get researcher though. Well, I was on 37 science per turn and now we're up to 51. That's feeling a little better. Guilds, there's guilds. Lovely stuff. Let's get craftsmen in quickly. Limes is really not doing anything for me at the moment. That's fine. Come on, Kilwa. Yeah, let's get that done. One more governor. I should unlock owls at some point to get the gilded vault, but I haven't actually discovered banking yet, so there's no point in that one. It was a very weirdly put promotion, that one. I feel like it should be swapped with something a little bit further down, but let's finally get Magnus in. I'm going to start settling around in really random places now. Kabul is there. Geneva has just decided that it wants to go elsewhere. Don't like that. Every city-state should know that it needs to be my friend. Permanently. That's how it works. Okay, heroic Renaissance era. This is where we go absolutely mad. We can pick 3 of these things now. Monumentality, I'm going to settle around the map. Exodus, I'm going to spread my religion to all city-states. Higsunk Draconos, I want to move faster, and I'd like to settle with more population. One I do not want, weirdly enough, is to have my trade routes immune to being plundered. If they get plundered, it's a really good thing, because then I can reset them. So that's wonderful. Also, what continent is this? Oh, that is typically on my own continent. Look at that, that's unfortunate. All right, we're going to have single population city. Oh, terrible, but we'll get the trader going immediately. We'll send that to Bandar Brunei or to Geneva or somewhere like that. And this is suddenly into Lahore. There's a lot of trade routes that I can open up from this new city, so that's wonderful. Kilwa just got its second boost. I've got 77 production left on this one. Oh, 1 turn, 1 turn. And Niter. We've actually got some Niter as well, which is wonderful. Rifling boosted. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, right. The next course of action, I'm tempted to go siege tactics to get Renaissance walls, but I'm also tempted to go to industrialize. Let's go education first. I should probably build a campus or 2. Do you know, it's a total waste of time. Go banking first. Then I can get my gilded vaults. Gilded vaults are very good fun. Kilwa, 3 envoys when built, and I'm now going to give 15% extra production, science, culture, gold, faith, all of that stuff to pretty much every single one of my cities now because we have a lot of city-states that we are suzerain of. I need 2 of each. It's really good. Here's my next trader though. City-states, Geneva, Bandar Brunei. All of these actually have really good trade routes. Oh, this is going to be such a good city to send stuff from. Let's start off with Bandar Brunei. We don't really have any commercial hubs at the moment. Oh, was that? Oh my goodness, I got 5 envoys with 1 trade route. No, let's think about that. So I set the trade route up, then I have 1 for sending the Hours of Minerva, then it's double to 2. Then I get diplomatic boost from my card, which is another one that's 3, and then it's the quest is 4-5. Yeah. Oh wow, that's That's pretty crazy. And I can just put one more envoy in to bring it to 7, and that's never, ever going anywhere. Oh, I love it. I told you, this strategy is not necessarily very balanced. It's very, very powerful. Pick up Venice with a couple of envoys as well. Just all of these merchant city-states. Look at that. Our gold is starting to spectacularly increase now. Guess he was just thinking about putting a dam down. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Well, let's get Hercules back and let's get Himiko back. That's another set of charges on everything. Himiko's going to just take a little journey over in this direction. Geneva and Tananavio. Yep, let's go over there. Hercules is going to finish a couple of industrial zones. Visselbanken, it's in there now. We're going to start turning all of these city-state trade routes into things that give me a lot of bonus production. And bam, more industrial zones. Oh yeah, of course, I get culture bombs at the moment. Oh, I need some more of those. They're fun. Next fun building, the Chancery. This is the building that gives you lovely benefits for every city-state that you have 6 envoys with. So itself gives me 3 influence points per turn. That's towards the envoys. That's now 4.5 because monarchy gives me 50% extra, which is wonderful. There's a whole thing about spies, which doesn't make a difference. But then we'll just go through the list of city-states that we have 6 envoys with. We've got production, faith, science, production, faith, gold, culture. And we're going to start building these up. I want 6 envoys with every city-state. Like, this is going to turbocharge my capital up to 87 production before we industrialize. And I haven't even got any of my trade routes out of this city. That's the ridiculous thing. This is all with 4 cities. And I'm very much keeping up with the AI here. And yeah, we're going to start to really spread out. I'm just waiting for Magnus to become established in New Orleans. And then we are going. Hang on, where are you? Provision. Here we go. Here we go. I realize we haven't got this card in yet. Merchant Confederation, +1 gold for each of my envoys. It's currently worth 104 gold per turn. That's easily better than Visselbanken. 104 gold per turn. What? Yes. And every time we just trade. I'm still at war. I've kind of forgot this is such a proxy war. Like, Indonesia's like, I'm not going anywhere near Ursa. Last time we went to war, he took 3 of my cities. I'm not having it. There's printing as well. Oh, that was in the tribal hut. That general has been really handy. That's probably the 3rd or 4th tribal hut they've ventured into. Zanzibar. Oh, I love Zanzibar. Such a simple city-state. It just makes everyone happy. Kotukin. 20% extra faith in the city. And 4 warrior monks. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm sending the warrior monks straight to war with Indonesia. This is how we will extract the peace deal. This is how we're going to do it. Charge south, I say. Okay, we'll forget about that until they arrive and I start getting all those beautiful noises saying, your unit died. And I'm like, what's going on down there? Huey. This gives me +1 immunity from entertainment for each lake tile. I mean, there's a beautiful lake here. Like, my capital, I didn't intend for it to be building this many wonders. But here we are, building this many wonders. It's brilliant. Lahore, Taruga, and wabam, that's 2 more city-states that we found. A bit more extra science. Lovely stuff. I think I've got a trade route to Vilnius still. I do, yep, so that is worth 2. That gives me 3 extra culture in my capital. And then Singapore helps me to produce even more production in my capital. Look at this. It's a 91 production now. Beautiful. Oh, and even better, Geneva. Bam. That's on the side as well. It's not giving me the extra science at the moment because we are still at war. Coupe, we're going to forget about this war? Yes, perfect. Extra workshop, even more production, and Colossus is still there. Did you see that? That went from 20 turns to 10. That's how strong this build is, just having this many city-states on side. I love it. It's brilliant. I haven't even checked the quests in this era. So there's a lot of people that want trade routes. We're going to get a merchant by ourselves. Admiral, we probably have to do, but a knight, a man-at-arms. Man-at-arms I can do already because I just need 250 gold. Yeah, there you go. Man-at-arms, bam. 2 envoys. A crossbow. I've already got 2 crossbow. Where's my 3rd? And an archer. Where's my archer? Over there. Yep, you come back. I'll promote you now. A knight, a caravel. Ooh, caravel I can do immediately. Let's just... Oh, no, I don't have the tech. But I'll be able to do that unless... Is there one of these? Hire a galley. Sometimes a city-state, Barb clan will offer you the option. Galley. No one knows what a caravel is, apparently. Oh, you do. 500. Come on, someone buy this from me. I need a little bit of extra favor. There you go. Higher, bam, another couple of envoys there. We're just collecting. We are collecting as much as we can. And settlers are currently still 280. It's nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just spam these out everywhere. I mean, look at all these islands that are free for me to settle, all with harbour availability. And don't forget, at some point, we'll find Auckland. Haven't found them just yet, but I will eventually. Oh, look, my caravel got put into Cincinnati. Yay! Why? Why would you put it there and not there? I know exactly why. It's because it's the closest water source. But why? Great merchant, free trader in the city. There we go. That's a lovely sign. Do I just go spread my religion again? Just to be really annoying again? No, I wouldn't be that immature, would I? Yes, I absolutely would be that immature. That's mature? Me? No. Humanism. There we go. Invention would be a really good card. I don't have enough wildcard policies at the moment, though. So we've got to do some building of the old wonders. Education. I'm going to banking. Then we'll go astronomy for Patala Palace. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. I actually ended up getting some apostles, by the way. We will improve my religion very soon. But I'm going to send them to city-states first in order to get a little bit of bang for my buck. I need some more envoys. Always more envoys. Always more envoys. So we're going to send them to Bologna, Vilnius, Nanadol, all of these ones. Another trade route. Where do I want to go? Who hasn't? Oh, there we go. Look at this. A quest. We have 0 envoys. I press the button and we print envoys. And now I have 5. In fact, I even had Himiko on the way. I'll just get another 2 because she's there. But, yeah. Pretty good. Crossbowman upgrade. That's another bunch of envoys. Do I have knights yet? No, not yet, but I will do soon. That's skirmishers. I did unlock a skirmisher, though. That feels like something that I could do. How much is a skirmisher? 600 gold. Yeah, just, again, buying the envoys. Why not? Another city. Baltimore. New continent. 4 population. Immediately. And here comes the harbour. We're starting to put commercial hubs and harbours down everywhere now, but already, bam. Look at that. Yes. Lighthouse. Excellent. Still printing settlers. This is just where we go mad. A free trader. Yay. Oh, no, Colossus got stolen. I was like 5 turns off building that. That's annoying. Oh, anything that gives you a trade route is always a good thing. It's okay. We'll make it up. We got Huey. So really, it's up and down. It's left and right. There are giant crabs in the lake. Ignore the giant crabs. They will not kill the boats. They will not scuttle over the mountains and pour into the city of Washington and kill us all in our sleep. It won't happen. Instead, we'll build a nice wonder and it'll attract them and they'll never leave. Yes, it's much better. Let's think about it like that. Look at just watch. Cardiff. Another 7 envoys? I don't think it's enough. Now there's 11. Huzzah! Send the route over to Zanzibar, right in the middle of the continent here. I currently have 2 envoys with them. Now I have 4, and I'll go 5, 6, and then that, of course, doubles to 7, 8, and Zanzibar is mine. 592 gold per turn. Do you remember at turn 100, I had about 10 science and 20 culture? Told you, late game build. Also, spreading my religion to Nanadov. Oh no, this is obviously it's for the first time. I was like, I haven't marked it down because I didn't spread it, but it naturally spread. So what am I doing? Come on, off you pop. My warrior monks. They're pillaging. They're pillaging everywhere. Yay. Is it a decent and effective? No. Can we get a good peace deal now? Like now that I've got troops in their territory. No, well, I mean, we'll just take peace. My warrior monks are about to get ripped to shreds. To shreds, you say? Yes, I do. Minus 19. Come on. Don't be like that. We want to be friends. Be friends. I have just seen the map has revealed itself to me. There's a +5 campus just hidden in the mountains here. Look at that. Oh, if anyone's playing Inca, you could preserve that like a crazy thing. It would be wonderful. Also, look at this pane. 2 reefs, 1 iron. Can you build the campus on the iron? No siree. So my aim really of this part of the game is to expand. I am wanting to get into the continent of Atlantis. Under the sea on all the islands. A bit ominous, isn't it? Ideally, though, I'd like to settle all the way around onto these islands and onto this coast. This gives me access to a bunch of city-states I can't currently trade with, including ones like Muscat down to the south. But if I can get maybe 20 cities down and then have each of them going with a bank or then a gilded vault replacement, I can get up to 35, 40 trade routes, get one with each city-state, have a monopoly with every single city-state. Sounds like a great plan to me. It sounds brilliant. Let's do it. But most importantly, all of the city-states in the center of the map we're getting great control over. Zanzibar is currently on 8, now 10, because I do have a trade route going there. Right, over to Jerusalem. See if we can go and take over that city-state now. We did another wonder. Petra in my northern desert city. I've actually got 2 luxuries and an iron being worked on desert hills in this city, and the actual city center is on a desert tile as well. So Petra should be working some pretty crazy yields into this city now. Oh yeah, Cincinnati, look at that. Look at that. We've got some great tiles going now. So yeah, this city hopefully will continue to grow and do so nicely. Vilnius, 6 envoys, spread the religion, 8 envoys. And I got 100 gold from that, which is even better. And Bologna will do exactly the same. 7 envoys there now. Oh, that was worth another 3 science in my capital. Every 6 envoys we get with the city-state is huge. It's almost as important as actually getting suzerain, just making sure that all get to 6. It's brilliant. Just keep settling. I love the lack of housing that you get in these cities when you first put them down. It's hilarious. Just gonna make sure I nab Leonardo da Vinci, but I've got 2,400 gold, and I'm pretty close to being able to pinch the next engineer, which I'm very tempted to do. We've got Forbidden City on the way. We want to try and get Patala Palace if we can as well. So yeah, saving my gold up for a little bit. Oh, our cities are no longer ecstatic as well. Even Washington. It's amazing Huey. Terrible. Terrible. Let's evangelize, I believe, though. What can we do? Religious colonization? Actually, that could save me a lot of headache, having to spread my religion around all the time. Oh, you know, I still need to spread my religion around before I settle any more cities, but that would help. We're also going to lean into the diplomatic favor. I could go for a pagoda. No, I want envoys. Envoys are more important, so we'll go mosque for now. But after that, we'll go religious colonization first. So I need to spread my religion to at least one other city, and then we'll get to the point where we can do that. Hang on, our general is here. What does my general do? Grants 2 loyalty per turn for a city. That in itself is not very handy. What I can do is just pop right into the middle of all my cities. I think Baltimore will get a good range, pop them down, and hopefully that'll spread some religion around a bit. And spread my religion. I'm pretty sure Vatican is still there. Yeah, there we go. And pop. Yay! At least 2 cities were flipped. And Lahore. Actually, that gave me 2 envoys doing that as well. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful. I have 1, 2, 3 separate workshops, each one giving me +3 culture, so that's 9 extra culture by using 1 charge of Da Vinci, and then I get 2 charges. So that's brilliant. And spread my religion around a little bit. Oh, it'd be good if I could use him in somewhere else to spread my religion, but alas, it's all we're going to get. No trade route to Jerusalem, but it's still good to pick up because I get a lot more faith per turn. 3,600 gold for 3 charges of 945 production plus bonuses. Yep, absolutely always worth it. Plus the era score always helps. Not so fussed about this engineer. Yes, culture bombing is always fun, but I mean, honestly, you've always got to have one bad great engineer, haven't you? And that, unfortunately, is that one. Oh, 2 turns from Forbidden City. Don't take it away from me. And wabam. Flight boosted this time. Oh, if I was going warlike, that'd be pretty handy. Forbidden City. It really helps that my capital just has turbocharged production right now, and a wildcard policy slot is really handy. Plus I'm playing America, which means I get 1 more diplo point per turn as well, which is great because I don't have many of those. Only 37 per turn coming in. It's terrible. There we go. Coupe has finally decided to be my ally. That means I've got all 5 allies now. So Ottomans and Indonesia, they have kind of, well, they want to be the people that dislike me this game, and you know what? That's fine. What am I going to use my wildcard policy on? I think Invention has got to be up there with one of the better cards of the game. That would give me, because I've got 3 workshops, it would give me 10 engineer points per turn. That's not bad. I could go just for more triangular trade, however. Harbour adjacency. Harbour adjacency will come in good once I get shipyards, which isn't too far away. Actually, trade confederation is what I'm going to do. Let's just double up on the science per turn a little bit. Race through the tech tree. I'm still about 10 techs or so behind Portugal. 39 to 28. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit behind on tech, but that's fine. We are catching up. Colonialism. Okay, Raj is much better. Have a look at this card. 2 science, culture, faith, and gold per turn for each city-state you are suzerain of. I am suzerain of 24 separate city-states. Trade confederation, you were good while you lasted, but you have now been replaced by Raj. Oh yes, that is an improvement. Plus, I believe now when I settle, I should get my religion. Yay, I do. In Gazagamu, nice little trade. It wants religious conversion. That's going to be difficult, but just one trader is 3 envoys, and then 2 more is doubled to 7. And again, I've just stolen another city-state with 2 envoys and a trade route. Patala Palace. I need all of the extra government cards I can get, and this is a great example of a good one I can pick up. I really need to get cartography now and mass production. Once we've got that, I'll just dip into castles and then we'll go industrialization. It's all balancing money and production. Money is absolutely the thing that's causing my empire to do really well, but production is what my capital is using to do amazing capital things. So it's kind of like balancing the two, really. Just gonna nab this merchant before the Ottomans picks it up, because a bank that holds 2 great work slots, it's actually really, really handy, especially because when I pop him down, he spreads religion anyway. So that means that I can use reliquaries really nicely. But someone just finished one, New Orleans. Oh, perfect. It's a great spot. Okay, yeah, we're going to just go straight there. Time to do some voting, and I think gold purchasing sounds like a great idea, and I'd love it if naval raider, that sort of thing goes through. Let's say instead ranged. I mean, honestly, this is 1 turn of Diplo favor I've picked up here. Gold melee. Did I just get 2 points? No, I think I only just got 1 point, didn't I? Yeah, I'm on 3. Pound makers on 6. Never mind, it's all fine. Time for a gilded vault. Yay! So if you don't know why gilded vaults are amazing, not only do they have a huge gold adjacency because of the amount of envoys that I have with city-states, so 17 gold for building one in the first place, you also get culture equal to the adjacency bonus of the commercial hub. That's fun. But if you have a harbour in the same city, you also get +1 trade capacity. So it's the good way of getting 2 trade routes per city. That's why it's so strong. Oh, I can even put a Nazca line in my Petra city. Ta-da! Oh yeah, it's going to be a really good city actually. So anyway, here's my first gilded vault. I have a harbour in this city. Bam! Extra trade route, and oh yeah, we've got a lot of city-states that we can still trade with. Speaking of, Geneva, Nazca both want trade routes, and I think Nazca I can trade from one of these cities. Oh, I can do it from my capital. Oh, great. Perfect. Let's do that then. Huzzah! Trade route to Nazca. Again, I just love it. I just love looking at all of these and just going from 4 envoys to 8. Like that. I mean, of course. Totally balanced. Totally balanced in all situations. Geneva, 6 envoys. It's not enough. It's not enough. Now we have 10. Another gilded vault as well in New Orleans, and bam, my religion gets spread as well. I can even spread it to Bandar Brunei with this apostle, which I'm going to do to get another set of envoys there. But look at this. We now have more space for relics. Another settler. That's a very cold LA, but again, we won't complain. Now that I have such a stranglehold on city-states, my main objective is to push up the culture tree. Oh, Patala Palace is going to interrupt my beautiful little spiel. 1 diplomatic policy slot, 1 diplomatic victory point. Both of these are really good. This game style, by the way, is perfectly suited for a diplomatic victory. We are absolutely going to monopolize diplomatic victory, and I might start saving it up for that very reason. I mean, half my gold income is from deals. That's okay, we can build it. But yeah, as I'm saying, I want to get down to globalization and International Space Agency and social media and collective activism. Both of those right now would be worth 25 lots of 5%. 125% extra science and culture. Big numbers. It's absolutely what we want to be looking for. What else would be handy in my nation? Mass production is going to give me shipyards which work off harbour adjacency, so I'm tempted to work that card for a bit. Although Wisselbanken would help my capital out, so I'm going to do that just for a bit. Let's use Wisselbanken just for a second, because then Washington will grow nicely. Let's get some shipyards. 12 gold, a bunch of production, bit of extra food, more production on tiles. These are going to be very handy in a lot of my very navally orientated cities. Look at these, steam power boosted already as well. So we're now on to castles, not far from industrialization. Oh, that'll be a good improvement for me. Hagia Sophia. I also built this in my capital because it's a wonder, and I like building wonders in any city with Apadana because I get more envoys. Envoys is the main reason I'm doing anything. Missionaries and apostles, spread religion 1 extra time. That's really handy because I had an apostle that had 2 charges. Now they have 3 charges, which means I can evangelize my belief, which means I can now get a mosque, get some era score from that, not that I need it. Washington gets the mosque, that's 12 faith per turn. Yerevan from one building, actually more than that, that's brilliant. And because I have Yerevan, which is wonderful, I can choose my promotions. So I can basically go now and exterminate Indonesia's religion, which I'm going to do because I'm very, very petty. Here is an apostle, 7 charges, 2 from my golden age, 1 from my wonder, 1 from my mosque, 3 you start with. I'm just going to go and demolish their religion because I can. Here is an admiral, by the way, that I can get an ironclad from. It's very handy because I can target just sort of dropping it in the middle of a bunch of cities. There's another lighthouse. Let's get another commercial hub done. I still have 8 envoys. It's mad. There's a couple of city-states on my list, actually, that I want to go for. Anshan, Muscat. They are ages away from everything. One is down there. One is up there. Might be quite difficult to get any trade routes to them, but maybe I could send a city down into this little area. Oh, don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I have spare envoys at the moment, and I'm going to get more. So 1 into Jerusalem, 2 into Brussels, 1 into Woolen, 3 into Yerevan, 1 into Preslav. Just doing all of that just boosts me to 6 on a huge amount of envoys, city-states. Look at all this. Look at all these. Just to show you how powerful this strategy is. Turn 149. I have 183 envoys at the moment. I'm pretty sure that hasn't updated itself as well. Yay! All of my alliances have expired all at the same time. My favorite bit of any game. Here we go, and boop. Boosting steel. Here's a beautiful ironclad, and there's my religion in all of my cities. Lovely. I'm finally up to 13 population in Washington, and that gives me a couple of options. There are some leading theories of what I should be doing right now. I don't have a government plaza, so putting a government plaza down would help a lot more. Governor promotions, and then we could also start getting things like 3 builders and more immunities and all that sort of lovely stuff. +5 campus. I can't deny that would be very good. Entertainment complex in the middle of my 3 big cities. Colosseum is still available, even at this late stage of the game. Again, handy. Harbour. Harbour would help. That would be another trade route. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff that I really should be getting. I think I want Colosseum. Is there anywhere I can pop Colosseum down that would be useful for all of my cities? That hill. Not a very handy hill, that. Colosseum is really bad, actually. I can only get it in 2 cities. But I think I'd like to build more cities in this area going forward, because that would be pretty handy, because we're going to get the factory, coal power plant, Colosseum, all that sort of stuff working. So, yeah, you know what? Sod it. I'm doing it. Entertainment complex time. Let's work on this. I need some more housing in Washington, but we'll get that naturally in a bit. I think I'm about to finish a devotion to Oya. I noticed that 2 heroes, we have. 2 heroes were still there, which is wonderful. Unfortunately, Oya's not going to live to see very long because I'm removing her immediately so that I can pick up the great relic. It's worth a lot more to me. Oya is worth more to me dead than alive. That's the horrendous and horrible situation here, but it's all good. My trade routes are beginning to start to go further and further away now. So the entertainment complex is done. Again, this actually really helps with keeping my capital happy. I'm on to +6. It's always worth having a look at this. Do you see a luxury resource is 4? That means that there are 4 luxuries in the capital right now, so it would be on +2 without them. Those can be moved away. The AI will move those away from that city to make other cities happier. So as soon as that goes down to 0, then you can see the true happiness of a city that cannot be avoided. 3 turns on Colosseum. You know what? I can live with that. And this city of Cincinnati, you get the harbour, because it's actually next to a commercial hub there, so that's a lovely. Chicago's done with the harbour. Brilliant. Every trade route gives us more power. 3 turns from industrialization now. Excellent. That's what we want to see. I'm just hanging on to a governor title, but I'm not entirely sure why. I probably should use it. Yeah, let's use it. Let's get Liang out somewhere. Baltimore now has a commercial hub. You know what this means. Market gives me, that's 10 gold per turn that's worth. And then the Gilded Vault, another 21 per turn. And we have another trader to use. I'm actually struggling to work out where to send my traders from these days. Natural history means that I can do water parks, but also I can do zoos, which will help these cities around Washington as well. Water parks, I always love putting down. Huge range on the building. The aquarium stretches to 9 tiles. Really, really is the start of making sure that every single one of your cities is always happy at all points. So now that I'm building up some population on these little island cities, yeah, as I discussed before, I'm going to start putting water parks down. But theatre squares are what we want. I'm going to start really focusing on culture in order to then pivot to science later. Feels like a bit of a weird strategy, but when you've got such a high city-state suzerain game, works really well. Colosseum, more culture, more amenities. It's a lovely wonder. More importantly though, 2 extra envoys. I didn't have enough envoys, so I thought I'd get some more. Oh yes, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And industrialization. Oh yeah, my capital is about to industrialize very heavily. Look at that, luxuries 0, steel +5. The capital is now permanently ecstatic. If it grows, obviously that might change, but right now we're in a really, really good place. Let's get the factory going. Let's get the coal power plant going. Do I have any coal? I do, and it's under a mine already. That's wonderful. I'm not the first person to be polluting. That's Portugal, but just the 1 coal power plant will be fine for now. I think Cardiff is giving me a lot of environmental power, so if I can get a harbour in this city, that will help. I'll just generate some eco power, stop me from generating too much carbon. Oh, another 200 gold and another 2 envoys. Beautiful. Managed to sneak a settler all the way through to here. Now it says -8, which isn't ideal. Is that technically my continent? Oh, it is. Oh, that's boring. Anyway, Liang, you get over, keep this city nice and happy. Give myself a couple of traders because we've got new city-states we can trade with from here, and I'll give myself just a little bit of a unit. Let's go for a caravel. We'll start to protect all these trade routes. Well, now that I've industrialized, I think the best thing I can do is go for 100% diplo favor when starting a turn as suzerain of a city-state. That would give me, if I got that one, another 25 favor per turn. Although admittedly, owning trebuchets would help as well. How are my city-state quests going? I've kind of totally lost track of this. Oh, train a knight. There we go. A knight, bunch of envoys. Great writer, religious conversion. Actually, we can get some religious conversion going. My apostles are pretty good after all. And the twins. Oh, should I convert a bit of a barb army? Sounds fun. Coal power. Again, don't want to produce too much CO2 because that will deplete my diplo favor. I'm just letting it build up and you can see 551. I am by far the biggest producer of it. Yay, the twins have stolen me a pikeman. Beautiful. Sanguine Pact. Quite late in the game I found them. Fair enough. I guess I've been wanting to keep barbarians alive most of this game, so kind of makes sense. Look at this little new trading hub. Muscat, one of the last city-states that I have got my little greedy hands on. Look at that. I've suddenly got 7 envoys there. Take it over. A few more amenities in cities with commercial hubs. Sounds good to me. And just making sure I don't trade with city-states that I've already been trading with, but we've got some good options here for really difficult to get to city-states. I like this a lot. 176 production, by the way, in my capital. It's not bad. Not many of my trade routes are actually going to my capital, so yeah, that could be a lot worse. Still got 1 envoy. Where's my... Let's just send 1 to Preslav quickly. Anshan is the only city-state that I haven't got suzerain over, and Kabul I just need a couple more envoys, but then I've got 6 in every single one. Actually, a merchant that gives 3 envoys, you say? I think that'll double up. Yeah, lovely. All the merchants. All of them, please. Just gonna buy a couple of trebuchets. They're only 400 gold each in order to get siege tactics boosted. I've decided to go for Renaissance walls because I don't have enough diplomatic favor. Favor? This carbon emissions penalty, it's getting to my head. I don't like it. And my first water park. Let's get the Ferris wheel going and we'll get the aquarium going in a second as well. Have I got limes in? I took limes out, didn't I? Why did I take limes out? I mean, craftsman's not really doing a huge amount for me at the moment. We're building a lot of walls everywhere and we'll be building a lot of walls going forward. Naval infrastructure as well. I'm going to plop in instead of wonder building. Colonial taxes is now looking like a much better government as well, as that will build up. I mean, Vissel Banken's pretty good as well. I need more cards. Unbelievably, we need more cards. I don't know how this keeps happening, but we do. Here's the aquarium. I always forget about the science you get on the reefs. Oh, that's good. That's so good. Lighthouse. We are the lighthouse family. Let's get the commercial hub done as well. Oh, these little triangles we've got going. 15 routes. Whoa. Whoa. What's this? What's this? Did they just declare on Spain? I think, yeah, no, Russia. Hang on, that's really confusing. Russia declared war on Spain, but I'm also allied to Russia, but Russia must also be in a joint war with Spain. Oh, there's a big old joint war against Spain now. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I don't really have a presence around the Ottomans, so it's not too bad a thing, but I do have settlers sort of navigating the sea between us, and they could just get picked off, so just be a little bit careful here. What I'm actually going to do is cultivate city-states. There are 2 that haven't appeared yet. Kamasi, Chingeti. They would absolutely transform my empire. The fact that I don't have Kamasi in this game is absolutely disgusting. And we can help this along. If we hire units, if we ask them to stop attacking me, this gives them all the bribes that they would need. So look, there we go. We've got double bribes going on here. It doesn't do a huge amount, but yeah, I reckon we can force another few city-states to appear in this game. That'll be good. That'll be good if we could do that. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!